Hi Nidesh, good evening. Nidesh,
Good
good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Good evening. Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Just a minute. I'm just checking to share my screen. Just wait for a few minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hello, students. Can you all able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think we should start from centrosome and centrioles, right?
Uh,
Yesterday in last class, we discussed till lysosome, the cell organelles lysosome. From today,
yes,
I,
sir.
yeah, we should start from centrosome and centrioles. Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Is the screen looks clear? Hello, students. Hello,
So
students.
is
Am I audible?
yes,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah,
you
yeah.
are.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
isn't this supposed to be like a doubt class?
What?
Is it-
See, today we will. Yeah. If you have any doubt, say, not necessarily. Like we can go with the content, or else if you have any doubt, you can get it clarified. Since
Okay,
we
sir.
have not yet, since we have not yet finished the chapter, like we will be going through, and then we can have the doubt class. Or else, otherwise, if you want, we can discuss with the previous chapters what we have already discussed. It's your wish. In either way, we can handle. What shall we do? If you have any doubt, you can.
So we shall go on with the chapter, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Then, okay, for now, it's about centrosome and centriole. Okay, see, and this organelle is present only in animal cells, and of course, it is in cytoplasm, just close to the nucleus. This organelle is present. Okay, just close to the nucleus, centrosome is present. Okay, the
Yes,
main
sir.
role of the main role of centrosome is like in cell division. Okay, in mitosis and meiosis, this organelle plays a crucial role. Listen to me. See, in mitosis and meiosis, generally, the DNA is packed into chromosomes. DNA, listen first, in cell, DNA is present in many copies. Each copy is called chromosome. Do you know how many number of chromosome present in our cell? Number of,
Um,
yes,
So
tell me.
chromosomes.
Yes,
I
how
don't know.
many number of chromosome?
24 pairs.
Almost
Yeah.
correct. Very good. 23
23?
pairs. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh,
23
I was
pairs.
almost
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, good. Humans, our chromosome number is 23. It exists in pairs. Okay.
So is it
Chromosome
23?
number.
23 pairs.
Yes. 23. It exists in pairs. Chromosome exists in pairs. Okay. So what
Yes.
occurs in a cell division? The chromosome basically duplicates. For example, 23 pair chromosomes. Initially, 46 chromosome will be there, and in between the cell cycle or cell division process, the 46 chromosome divide, and they make their own copies. The copies
Yes,
are called
sir.
what? Yeah, the copies. Do you know the special name given to the copies of the chromosome? What are they?
Um,
Mm.
chromatin fibers.
Okay, fine. Actually, yeah,
RNA.
chromatin. Very good, very good. See, listen. Chromosome copy is called chromatids. Okay, the copy of chromosome is called what? Chromatids.
Chromatids.
Yeah, when this chromosome is present in condensed, see, if it is in condensed form, it is called chromosome. If it is in linear beads on the string model, that is called chromatin. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? DNA is, listen, just understand, this is very, very important thing. DNA is a linear molecule, just nucleotide sequences. DNA is a linear molecule. Okay, that's the
Yes,
first
sir.
point you have to keep it in mind. And when this DNA, what is the charge of the DNA? You know that
No, sir.
DNA is negatively charged. The charge of the DNA molecule is negative because phosphoric acid is present so much. That's why DNA is negatively charged. Okay. And
Yes,
second, yeah, second point, what you should understand is this negatively charged DNA is wrapped around positively charged protein called histone proteins. Okay, the DNA which is negatively charged wrapped around what? Positively charged protein called what?
Yeah.
Histone. Histone.
Histone.
Histone proteins. Okay, fine.
Yes.
This linear structure looks like what? Beads on string model. When the cell observed under microscope, electron microscope, the DNA actually this string on the bead model it looks. So that is chromatin fiber. Someone of you said, right? Chromatin fiber. And this linear chromatin fiber actually in a normal cell it is not visible, only under electron microscope it is visible. If it is packed, okay, condensed, compactation, that is called what? Compactation. That during that compactation, this linear structure is packed into a simple structure that is called chromosome. The copy of chromosome is chromatid. You know
Yes.
what and
Yes.
all? What and all? Just know the terms. One day, maybe in the next class, I'll draw and explain also. Just keep in mind the terms like DNA, chromosome, chromatin fiber, chromatids. These four terms, just keep in mind. What are the terms?
So,
Yeah.
Chromatids, chromatin fibers, histone.
Chromosome and DNA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, four terms,
The
keep in mind.
chromosomes,
sir,
DNA,
can you repeat it?
chromatids, then.
Yeah. Chromatin fiber. See, I will tell you
Okay.
the linear form. You can, even if
Sir,
I
can you
get,
just write it down once?
yeah, see, because I'm presenting it now from home and through my mobile only. My from laptop I thought of doing, but laptop sharing is disabled actually. Okay, so I cannot do that. Otherwise, I would have told you. But now just listen. That's why just make a note of these terms. Next class, I will give you a detailed information. Okay, just
Yes, sir.
note down
Yes,
this
sir.
term. Just simply you just keep in mind DNA is the linear structure. First point. Second point, when DNA is wrapped around positively charged histone proteins, it is called
Histone protein.
chromatin fiber. DNA, then chromatin fiber, and then condensed to form chromatin fiber, condensed to form
Chromatids. Oh,
chromos,
chromosome. Okay.
chromosome. And chromosomes duplicated copy is called what? Chromatids.
Chromatin net. Wait.
No,
Sir?
no, that's a different one. Chromatid.
Chromatids. Okay, chromatid.
Chroma?
Chromatid. CHROMATID. Chromatid.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So that's very important thing. So all these stages occurs in cell division, occurs during cell division process. So for that, this centrosome and centriole plays a crucial role. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the main function of centrosome and centrioles, and it is present only in
Animal cells.
Animal cell.
animal cell. Yes. So next we will start with the next organelle called what? Plastids.
So what about,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, plastids.
I think so.
Okay. So
The
what are
pigment.
plastids?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no, not the pigment. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, organ.
Three types of pigments, the chlorophyll.
Yes.
Okay, okay, wait,
and
wait, wait, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, wait, wait.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So plastid is an important organelle of plant cells. Okay. And they are present in different shapes. Okay. Oval shape, spherical shape, disc shaped. There are present in different shapes. And also there are different types of plastids also present. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What are the three important types?
So
Leucoplast,
leucoplast, chromoplast, and
chromoplast,
chloroplast.
chloroplast. Okay, three different important type of plastids. Okay, leuco means white, colorless plastids. Okay, they
Yes,
have
sir.
no pigments. Colorless plastids, they actually have no pigments. Okay, and the function is actually storage. Okay, the main function of leucoplast are what? Storage. Okay,
Storage.
yeah, they store starch especially. Okay, and the cells of potato you can see like have lot of leucoplast in them. Okay, potato is
Yes,
the source
sir.
of starch, right? We know generally no potato is the source of starch. Okay, because they have lot of in the leucoplast. Okay, fine. So that's the first type of plastids. And then chromoplast. Okay, chromo means what? Color. Chromo means
So
what? Color.
color.
Color. Yeah. So there are different color plastids. Means yellow, orange, red.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Want to ask
Nothing, sir.
something? Yeah. So yellow pigment, orange pigment, red pigment. Okay. So in that,
Yes, sir.
most important thing is actually like the
Green.
yellow means
So
green is
so
next. Yeah.
chloroplast.
Yeah. Chromo means other color except
So
green.
so
Green.
so chromoplast is mostly present in the petals of the flowers.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. Like petals of the flowers, like and fruits are and fruits and petals like or like in flower the petals are different color. That's because of what? There are variety of colored pigments
Chro-
are present. Okay.
Chromoplasts.
Yeah, chromoplast. So example, yellow means xanthophyll, orange means carotenoids. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yeah, one more thing keep in mind.
So when will we have our biology test, sir?
This week I think you will be having your assignment.
No,
Maybe
sir,
if you
not
finish,
assignment.
maybe. Yeah. Maybe
Not
next week. Yeah. See, and tomorrow and today we will cover most of the thing. And next Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, I think we have one more class. And if we finish the chapter completely on Tuesday, and after that we will be having your what assignment and test. Okay, if we finish this chapter and then we have the test. Okay, after
okay, sir.
finishing chapter. Actually, they wanted to conduct a test, but I said, no, I want some extra class, 1 or 2 classes. Then only I can able to finish the syllabus, maybe at least one chapter. Let me finish this chapter and then we can go for test. I suggested them, they also accepted. Okay. So
Yes,
as
sir.
soon as we finish this chapter and soon after that, you will be having your test and of course assignment. Okay. Anytime you
Yes,
get
sir.
the notification. Okay.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
And so be prepared. Okay, fine. Yeah. So
Yes.
now say here it is mentioned that mostly present in petals of like yellow, orange, red pigments, mostly present in petals of flowers and fruit. My question is, do they or like they also present in leaves?
Yes, sir.
Yes, they also present in leaves, but in less concentration. See, because
Yes.
Basil leaf,
yeah. See, listen.
the
What
red
is the
color.
color? Yeah, what is the
Sir,
color
there
of?
are some purple leaves also, sir.
Very
Yeah,
rare.
yeah. Fine. But petals, that's what. See, my question is, what is the color of a leaf?
Green.
Green, sir.
And there are different trees. Whether all
Sir,
the trees
for
are
cherry
same
blossom
color.
trees.
Yeah. See, listen. Even the
That's not
green.
leaves.
Yeah. See, listen. If it is green also, whether all the trees are of same green in color,
No, sir. Some are
all
red
very
for they're about
dark.
to die.
Even in green you can see variation, right? A very dark green, light green, pale green. So you can
Sir,
apply
as red also.
yeah, yellowish green, yellowish green. Yeah, red leaves. You can see openly. You can see red leaves. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
When did
that
you
is
join Sunday?
yeah,
He joined 2 minutes ago.
Oh. Okay. Nothing.
yeah. So listen. So means what I'm trying to say. There are different type of gene means leaves are in different color. That is because of what the combination of pigments,
Chromoplast.
red
Oh,
pigment.
pig.
Yeah. The pigments, xanthophylls, carotenoids, and then what? The anthocyanins. Okay, different color pigments, even chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll,
Yes,
and
sir.
with that there are different colored pigments also. So that only all the trees are not same green in color. Okay, that variation in green color is because of the amount of chloroplast present in the leaves. Okay, and the pigments, especially the pigments, kind of pigments. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
And one more question. See, there are different pigments. All the pigments are soluble in water.
All the... Yes, sir.
Really? Actually, mostly pigments are not soluble in water. For example,
I
you
was
just
wrong.
take, see, listen, we think like that only, don't know options. But see, listen, the green pigments only, I'm telling. For example, the leaf is green in color. If you take the leaf and put it in a beaker of water, the water color will not change because the pigments are not soluble in water, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? But you just think, uh, beetroot. What is the color of the beetroot?
Red in color, sir.
Purple.
Purple,
Yeah,
red, pink,
reddish purple.
yeah, reddish purple. If you put a piece of beetroot in water, whether the water color changes or not.
So the water color
Yes, sir.
changes, sir.
It does.
Why? Yeah, why?
Sir, because it's soluble, sir.
Ah,
Yeah, the
wonderful.
pigments of
Yeah, very good. See, some pigments are non-polar. They are soluble only in organic solvents like hexane, non-polar solvents like hexane, benzene. Okay, but some pigments are readily soluble in water. They are polar pigments. They are soluble in polar solvents like water, methanol, etc. Can you understand? So,
yes, sir.
there are different color pigments. Pigments are of different colors and with different properties. Some are water soluble, some are not soluble in water. Some are non-polar, means soluble only in non-polar solvents like hexane, heptane, etc. Can you understand? Means the
Yes, sir.
pigments are of diverse type, and these pigments only, and of course they have varieties of properties also. Some are anti-cancer property, some pigments are antimicrobial property, some pigments will have like that different kind of medicinal properties, anti-diabetic property, antimicrobial property, anti-cancer property, anti-inflammatory property. Means these pigments will have lot of medicinal values to human beings and other organisms. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
fine. Yeah. Now coming to the most important pigment called what? Chloroplast and chlorophyll. This organelle is chloroplast and the pigment is
It contains
chlorophyll.
chlorophyll.
Yeah, chlorophyll. Even in chlorophyll, like when you come to your higher classes, especially in class 10, 11 and all, especially in class 11, when you study about plant physiology, you come to know that there are different kind of chlorophylls are present. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C, like that, different pigments are there. But All are green pigments only with some little structural changes. No big difference, but structural changes. Okay. And chlorophyll is the main pigment. What property it has? Apart from all other pigments, what is the main property of
Sir,
chlorophyll?
it absorbs sunlight and
Yeah,
like
yeah. Very good. The light absorption property. Okay, like that is the most important quality of being a producer. If you have chlorophyll, you will be able to absorb light. If you able to
sir,
absorb light,
but
yeah,
green color is a good absorber, like good absorber of light. So if the leaves were to be in black color, would they have absorbed more light?
Black color can absorb light.
see,
Yeah,
not
black
see,
color can absorb the most light, right?
like just understand one thing. It is not just absorbing light, but also what is the other process? Absorbing light. Light is a physical form of energy, right? And that light should be converted into what? Any substance can absorb light. If you go with the black dress, you absorb light. Yes or no? Black dress,
Yes,
always
sir.
black cap, black shirt, black pant. You go and play in hot sun cricket, you absorb lot of light. But what you do, you cannot process it, right? But the property of chlorophyll and the organelle is they absorb light and then they convert it from physical form of energy into chemical form of
Chemical
energy. They
form of
absorbing,
energy.
yeah, and with the help of other substance also like carbon dioxide, like water, all these substances are absorbed. And this is the most important characteristics. Many substances can absorb light, but here with chlorophyll and the organelle and other components which is present in the organelle converts this light into chemical energy called glucose. Is it clear? That's the most important property for being a producer, not just absorption of the light. And it is also very much connected with converting that physical form of light energy into chemical form of energy called starch, sugar, simple sugars. Is it clear? Can you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's why this organelle is very, very, very special. Without this organelle, no food for us. We can't convert that energy into any other form. Okay, so that's the only natural process we have. We may develop lot of pigments, but synthetic pigments also you can do, but you need the cell, you need the organelle chloroplast to convert that energy into different form as food. Is it clear? That's the most essential. That's why we need producers. Living organisms can only be the producers, right? They have that
Yes, sir.
inbuilt mechanism for this wonderful conversion. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So yeah, that's about chloroplast. And one more thing you should understand. What you should understand is like as we saw, animal cell initially engulfed mitochondria. Mitochondria is an endosymbiotic organelle, right? Do you know? Do you remember endosymbiotic organelle this term? Or
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, similarly like that. See, initially this mitochondria also was a bacteria. In the early course of evolution, this this like mitochondria, chloroplast, basically they were a bacteria, one living organism. They had
Yes,
double
sir. You
membranous
explained it,
structure.
sir.
Yeah, yeah. These chloroplasts, they had double membranous structure. They had their own DNA. They have their own RNA. They have their own ribosomes. Okay, all like so. Again, this is an endosymbiotic organelle. Can you understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
once they were living organism engulfed by plant cells and of course some unicellular microorganisms, and after that they stayed together. Now they divide like how a bacteria divides, and then they back the plant cell supports the division of chloroplast, and chloroplast in return makes converts that light energy into chemical energy. Sugars and sugars together forms starch. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, some simple questions connected with that. Sugars are produced. What are sugars?
Sir, sugars are like
Uh,
those with have a
Sweet
sweet
taste.
taste.
Simple. Listen, simple. Glucose.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's a simple sugar. Monosaccharide.
I
Okay.
thought that was salt, sir.
No,
No.
that's salt. This is sugar, right?
Oh,
Simple sugar.
okay.
That's glucose. That's glucose. One 6-carbon molecule. Then what is starch here? Sugar is there and starch is there. What is the difference between sugar and starch?
Sugar is sugar
Sir,
is living.
starch is a type of sugar.
See, listen. Sugar is a monosaccharide, glucose, and millions of glucose connected with one another, and form starch. Monosaccharide, polysaccharide. Can you know the difference? Sugar, glucose is a monosaccharide. Mono means what? Single saccharide.
Single.
Yeah.
So
Poly
single
means
what?
Saccharide. SACHARRRRID.
What does that mean, sir?
Yes, sir.
Means
What does it
simple
mean?
sugar. Sugar,
Okay.
glucose.
Okay.
GLUR.
Yes, sir.
Sugar is
Sir,
glucose.
yes, sir. Sir, but
Ah.
glucose is like multisaccharide, right?
No. Glucose is just 6-carbon monosaccharide.
Okay.
S saccharide means SACCHARIDE. Saccharide. Mono means simple sugar. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just one unit, one monomer. Monomer means what? Single molecule. That's one molecule. What is the molecular formula?
C6, sir.
H12O6.
T6
Do you remember?
H12O6,
Sir.
you forgot.
Yeah. Do
Hey,
you
that's
remember? Yeah, in
Hey,
your
that's glucose,
early-
daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glucose
yeah,
only.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
see,
asked
listen.
glucose.
Even
That's
in
what
your in your 6th, 7th age, you would have written photosynthesis reaction. C6 means there 6CO2, 12H2O gives in presence of sunlight chlorophyll. C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. Do you remember one reaction you would have written for photosynthesis? Okay. Maybe you just keep in mind. Maybe next class also we'll discuss about that. Just keep this
Yes,
in mind.
sir.
Glucose is a monosaccharide. They are connected, many monosaccharides together connected, and then they form polysaccharide starch. Monos means
Yes,
simple
sir.
saccharide. Yeah, polysaccharide starch. Is it clear?
Sir, so starch is like multisaccharide, but glucose and sugar is monosaccharide.
Yes, correct. Okay,
Yes, sir.
very good. Okay, so that's very, very important thing. Fine. Okay, so now just look into the things which we have discussed.
Sir,
Look
but
at that.
there's like when a plant or a leaf of a plant is about to die or fall off in like autumn seasons, it turns red, sir. So does it
Yeah.
have chromoplast to start with, or does it just create out
yeah.
of nowhere?
Actually, they have that process is called what? Something called first what occurs? Chlorosis. Next, necrosis. What are the two processes? First, tell me, repeat with me. Chlorosis. Next,
Chlorosis.
necrosis. Chlorosis means what? Loss of chlorophyll, chloroplast. Okay, they lose chloroplast. Of course, then chlorophyll also lost. And then that's why you can say yellow. And then that also will, then brown pigmentation, that leaf also will fall down. Okay. So that's another important, different plant hormones regulates that. So when even if they have chlorophyll also, they cannot able to do photosynthesis because like they need to recycle their old parts with new. Yeah. So that's why like chlorosis is last and chlorophyll is last because chloroplast is last. That's why yellow color pigmentation comes and then brown pigmentation, and then you can see the leaf will fall off. Okay.
Yes, sir.
A
Yes,
kind
sir.
of
What is
recycling.
necrosis?
Cell death. Loss of chlorophyll is chlorosis. Results in what? Necrosis, cell death. And the whole tissue. If cells die, then the whole tissue die. whole tissue die, the leaf will fall off,
Okay, sir.
fell down. The leaf will fall down. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
First chlorosis leads to necrosis. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Now look at that. What are all the important organelles we have discussed? Endoplasmic reticulum, first cell membrane, and then cell wall, and then endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, lysosomes. Today we discussed about centrosome and then plastids.
And then plastids.
Yeah.
So now
very
only
good.
nucleus left.
Yeah, though this
Oh,
in
wait,
the cytoplasm, the
non-living
Ah.
parts, I forgot.
non-living granules, vacuoles, fat droplets, and then we will
Yes.
go to nucleus. Okay, can you able
Yes,
to
sir.
follow?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
we
sir.
can go right. Yeah, fine. Okay, granules. What are called the granules?
Sir, they are like small
Small
rock-like things.
particles
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
cytoplasm.
See, listen. When we ask you to draw a structure of the cell, you first draw the cell membrane, nucleus, and all the organelles. And finally, what do? You just put dot in the cytoplasm. Do you remember? You just put
Yes,
dots.
sir.
Simply just
Yes,
put
Yes,
dots.
sir. Yes, sir.
That dots are actually called granules. Visible particles inside the cytoplasm is actually called what?
Sir, so granules basically store both food and water, but
Yeah.
vacuoles are like just
Look at
they
that.
store water.
They are no granules are just molecular aggregates, nothing but ஒரு many molecules together aggregated, and it is present in the cytoplasm. Maybe it is fat aggregates, glycogen aggregates, starch aggregates. Can you understand? Just molecules, millions
So what
of
does
monomers
aggregate mean?
together. So,
Oh.
for example, yeah, million glucose together, aggregated, cemented together.
In the
Is it clear?
granule?
Which forms granule? Granule is not an
Oh.
organelle, just molecular aggregates, collection of molecules, 1,000
Oh,
molecules together, million molecules together. They are just present together.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so that is called granules. Maybe starch granule, glycogen granules, fat granules, lipid granules, whatever. Is it clear? There are also protein
Yes.
aggregates, protein
Yes, sir.
granules. So that Kutti substances are actually called what? Granules. Okay, and then the other important organelle is actually called what? Vacuole.
Vacuole.
Yeah, vacuole. See, like in plant cell, they have like the difference between vacuole in plant and animal cell is in plant cell they have a what?
So very large.
Important role, and there are different. They are large. They have different role, and there are different types also.
They
But in
contain cells.
animal cell, yeah, very good. But in animal cells, they may be present, may not be present. The role is little. Okay, they play a little role in animal cell. But in
They're small
temporary
and
role,
they're not that many.
yeah,
vacuoles.
temporary role, temporary, timely work only. But in plant cell, majority of the work, osmoregulation and water regulation, transportation, everything occurs through vacuole. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
just,
Yes, sir.
just look into the structure. Just look into the structure. Here, you can't even see vacuole where it is present. The vacuole. This is an animal
Sir,
cell.
we can't see. It's so
Sir, we
small.
can't see.
It may present, may not be present also. But
Yes,
look at
sir.
here.
So what are you
Oh.
showing again?
Vacuole
The cell,
dominates the
vacuole.
space.
Yes, sir.
Vacuole
So
dominates
big.
the space. And
See,
it
this
pushes
is-
the
Yes,
nucleus
sir.
to the corner.
This
You
is
can see-
humongous.
Yeah. This is in plant cell. You can see that blue, like ocean. It looks right.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a
Yes,
prominent
sir.
organelle.
Yeah.
Is it an organelle?
Yes. 90%.
It is an organelle.
Yeah, 90% of single membrane organelle. You can see only one membrane. What is the name of the membrane?
Vacuole.
That is organelle pa. That membrane
Oh.
name on blue color thick.
Cell membrane. Cytomembrane.
No. Yeah, actually that membrane is called what? Tonoblast. What is it?
Oh. Tonoplast.
Tono,
Oh yeah, I
T-O.
remember now.
Yeah, you remember tonoplast.
Yes,
The
sir.
single membrane organelle. You can see. So that's called a vacuole. But here, when you see here, you can't see that ocean. Even a droplet you can't see. Right?
So, but it is there, right?
It is there. It is there. Means they do not have a much of the function. So cell membrane itself carries out all the functions
So
of the
are the
vacuole.
granules same in both plant and animal cells?
Yeah. Same. Granules are same in both, even in plants, in animals, and even in bacteria. Prokaryotic cells also same. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's a very special thing about vacuoles and main functions it does in plant cell. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In plant cells, very large, and it contains that cell sap. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very important thing. And of course, when you come to the types of the vacuoles also, you can say different type. Excretory vacuole, storage vacuole. So what is called excretory vacuole? It helps in
Like the sewage
excretion.
system of the nucleus. I mean,
No,
sewage system of the cell.
Yeah. Very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, like then storage vacuole. What is called storage vacuole?
Sir, it
Storage.
stores food.
It stores water, glucose, starch.
Yes, very good. It stores other
Food.
substances, important substances.
Food.
Yes, food, water. Sap means
Proteins.
what? Yeah, see, like it stores, but
Sir,
in what
sap is
form?
the solvent, sir.
And that's what, see, water is present inside the vacuole and it is dissolved. There are lot of molecules. For example, look, take a glass of water, you add little sugar, little salt, etc. So that is called sap. Okay, water with molecules dissolved in it.
So it's
Okay.
called SAP. S-A-P.
Cell sap.
Cell
Okay,
sap.
yeah, SAP.
SAP sap means
So it's the
water plus
solvent.
molecules. Yeah, water
Solvent.
plus molecules also present. Okay, not just water alone present. Solutes also present in it.
Solvent.
Yeah, solvent. Water is the solvent part, but solutes are also present. Simple salts, simple sugars, simple molecules are also present in it. Not
So
just
it's
the
a
water.
solution.
Yeah, very good. A kind of solution, but heterogeneous solution, you can say. Some molecules dissolved, some molecules are not even dissolved, but it is present.
Sir, how can
Okay.
we say it as a heterogeneous, sir? Because
Means-
heterogeneous
Microscope.
is like,
See,
yeah,
listen.
it's when everything is not dissolved, right, sir?
No.
Yeah. See, that's what. See, listen. You have simple sugars, salts are present, and then oil droplets are present inside that. You can fat molecules
sir.
are present. They are insoluble in water, basically, right?
Like
Okay.
some
Yes, sir.
oil will solute
Sugars.
and some won't.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
most of the
Mid-
oil won't.
That's
Okay.
what. Many substances
little
are
percent.
Yeah, water soluble substances, water insoluble substances, all are present together. So sodium salt, calcium salt, potassium salt, magnesium salt. Can you see not just one salt or not just one sugar? Glucose is present, fructose is present. Okay, disaccharides, lactose is present, maltose is present. So like that, many salts, many substances are present. That's why you can call it as heterogeneous. Many varieties of substances, solutes are present. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's about vacuole. Now, another important organelle called what? Nucleus. Okay?
Nucleus.
Yeah. So, the brain of cell, you
The
can say,
most important.
the most important organelle of a cell called
So
nucleus.
brain.
DNA and mitochondria are the only two organelles that contain DNA, right?
DNA and mitochondria contains DNA.
means no.
Yeah, mitochondria contains
chloroplast.
DNA, right?
Mitochondria has mitochondrial DNA.
Chloroplast.
Yeah,
see,
that's
listen.
what I said.
Yeah, see, chloroplast and mitochondria. Listen, chloroplast and mitochondria both contain DNA. Okay. Yeah, they both are organelles, but they have their own DNA because
Almost every organelle contains DNA. Right?
no.
No,
Only
no.
mitochondria does.
Oh,
Only mitochondria does.
See, mitochondria and chloroplast.
So
yeah.
chloroplast.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
contain
that's what we are
chromatin
discussing.
fibers and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
chloroplast.
okay, 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 okay.
See,
okay.
listen, both organelle are called what? Endosymbiotic organelle, chloroplast and mitochondria. Okay, both are endosymbiotic organelles.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the nucleus. Okay, nucleus is the defining characteristics of what? There are two type
The
of
cell.
cells in the cell. There
Prokaryotic,
are
eukaryotic.
prokaryotic
Yes.
and eukaryotic.
Well-defined
So,
cell, no cell at all.
yeah, well defined. If the cell with defined nucleus, then it is called eukaryotic.
Eukaryotic.
Yeah, yeah. If the cell nuclear membrane bound organelle nucleus is absent, it is prokaryotic.
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 Okay, fine. Okay, so prokaryotic cell, eukaryotic cell. Now, what are the important functions of nucleus? It regulates
Coordinates.
and coordinates various life processes of a cell. Okay, and
Yes.
plays important role in cell division. And it contains chromosome, and chromosome carries genes. Genes are the genetic material. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes, sir.
important organelle, regulates and coordinates various life processes of a cell, and important role in cell division, contains the genetic material. Okay, now, so let us discuss about its structure. Okay, fine.
Yes,
See
sir.
how it looks like. Almost spherical. Only spherical in shape.
No, sir. Almost.
No, sir, almost.
Okay. See, listen. It is spherical.
Sir, because
but-
in the previous picture you shown in for the plant
Nothing is
cell, the nucleus was oval.
perfect.
yeah. See, listen. You know, like in your maybe in your like previous classes also, or in general, you would have studied about the immune cells, white blood cells, leukocytes.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There you would have studied like polymorphonucleus, neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil. How do you differentiate them?
So the
Neutrophils.
the nucleus.
Yeah, they are polymorphonucleus, means the nucleus in different shape. One nucleus only, but in neutrophil, it is
Different shape.
multi-lobe. Yeah, different shape,
Sir,
multi-lobe.
I heard that I heard the words, but I forgot there.
Yeah, see, for like the
So you're muted.
Yeah, I think.
Bro.
lobes it is present. And then,
Yes, sir.
just a minute. And then eosinophil, you can see airphone shaped, airphone.
What?
Okay, airphone. In headphone, you know, but bilobed you can say. Basophil, bilobe means eosinophil, EOSION, eosinophil. It is bilobed nucleus. Two lobes. In simple, nucleus is present in two lobes. Hello, students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We're listening.
Yeah. And then in basophil, it is big comma shaped nucleus. Don't worry, in next class I'll show you. Means nucleus, mostly it is spherical in shape, but in some other cells, they have different shapes also. Just keep that in
Yes.
memory. Fine. Now, coming to the structure of nucleus, it has a nuclear double membrane. Okay, so it is a
Nuclear membrane.
double membrane organelle, and inside that what it is present? See, this is a cell. You can see this is a cell. Inside that white area is called what? Nucleus. That white round.
Sir, sir, the yellow part or the white part?
White part. Yellow part is a cell part. Yellow part is a cell, and then that white part is actually what? Nucleus. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then inside that, they are telling it is what it has inside that.
So I
Sorry.
went all
Sir,
the way to page number 136, sir.
Just a minute. Yeah. I just zoomed it. It went there.
So just go as fast as.
Just a minute.
So just pull it fast, sir. It'll come.
No. Whole book, your entire book.
Yes, sir. That's okay.
soft copy of your book. Okay, sorry, I'm just okay. So can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes, sir.
yeah, yes, good. So the outer membrane means the double membrane structure, and inside that we have what the
The nuclear
chromosome.
membrane.
Yeah, the
Oh.
nuclear membrane, and then you have nucleoplasm. Nuclear membrane, inside that nucleoplasm. In that nucleoplasm, the chromosome, the chromatin fiber. I told you, just keep those terms in mind.
Yes,
We
sir.
will
Chromatin fibers, chromosome,
next class.
DNA,
Yeah,
histone,
yeah,
protein.
very good, very good, very good. So fine. So, and of course, another organelle called what? Nucleolus. Inside the nucleus, one more small organelle. See, they may ask one question. An organelle with another organelle. What is it? It is an organelle. It will have another organelle. That is nucleus. Okay. Nucleus is an organelle which it possesses nucleolus. Okay. You can
Yes,
see
sir.
this line. Each
Which one,
nucleus
sir? The
also has
chromatoplasm? No, chromosome.
inside the nucleoplasm. No, pa. Nucleus is an organelle of a eukaryotic cell. Inside
Yes.
the nucleus, there is another kutti organelle called what? Nucleolus.
Nucleolus.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the
So
nucleoplasm.
it's like
Yeah.
the
Ah.
brain of the nucleus, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
very
Yeah.
good.
Nucleus is
yeah.
already a brain.
Yeah. Nucleus
brain
The
of the
neuron
brain.
cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is again.
neurons are the brain of your brain. It's like you.
Yeah, very good. Okay, fine. So that's about nucleus. Okay, fine. Of course, the main function of the nucleus is to maintain the chromosome number and control all the processes of a cell. Okay, what is
Yes,
our
sir.
chromosome
Yes, sir.
number as we discussed in
So
the beginning?
23 pairs.
Very
Sir,
good. That is
yeah,
good.
23 pairs.
Can you see 23 pairs? Like that, you can see chromosome number in other organisms also. They have given. Okay. Roundworm
Onion,
2. Yeah,
maize,
garden pea 14. Onion 16. Maize
asparagus.
20. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for different organism, the chromosome number is given.
Sir, but
Okay.
23 is for humans?
Yes,
Yeah,
only for
23 is for
humans
human.
it is 23.
Oh, okay. So we take
Okay.
23 as the common one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do insects that are smaller than us have more chromosomes
Yeah,
than
but
us?
small genes, but maybe many sets they have. Small chromosome and many number is present in some insects, not all of the insects, in some insects. Okay.
Sir, so the length of the chromosomes are smaller than the length of
So ours is bigger
humans.
than theirs, and that's why
Yeah.
there's little
Ours
Way
is
bigger. Like
longer.
much
Yeah.
bigger.
way. It's bigger than
See,
theirs.
Probably like the size of the whole insect.
Yeah.
No
see, listen,
way. Cells are even
don't
not that
worry.
big.
I will tell you. You just
Who
one
said
interesting
cells are
fact
big?
about. See,
An
listen.
They're not
elephant
big as
neuron.
insects there.
Yeah. See, just one thing. Listen. What is the size of our chromosome? Means our DNA is 2.2 meter. What is the size of the
Meter, ah?
DNA?
2.2 meter.
meter. 2.2 meter.
Okay, that's bigger than me.
Okay.
Sir,
Listen. Yeah.
Sir,
See.
2.2 meters.
Yes.
Oh, the
2.2
length. If you
meter.
stretch it out,
The
it'll be
length.
2.2 meters.
See, listen.
It's like
in
our
one cell.
intestines.
Yeah. See, listen. Intestine is 9. Like 9 meter from the alimentary canal is 9 meter. More than
Yeah.
your intestine, especially. See, listen. When you isolate the DNA, which is linear, 2.2 meter. But you know one thing? It is present in pieces, segmented, not 2.2 meter together, but
Okay.
segments. 23 pieces, right? It is 46
Oh, all the
pieces.
thing connected together,
Definitely
Yeah.
bigger than an
end
insect.
to
Not,
end.
not connected, but little means they are separate.
If
This
you connect
continuous
them,
manner.
it'll be 2.2
If you
meters.
connect them, if you connect them you just stretch them and connect them, it is 2.2 meter.
Meters.
Okay, but
Sir,
you know one
what are
thing?
you talking, sir? One DNA cell which is inside the nucleus
Yeah.
is two.
Yeah,
No,
like
not
that.
one DNA.
One
Like
DNA, just
all
one
the
DNA.
cells.
It's
See,
a pair.
listen, no, not all the cells. See, that's what. Please listen. If I
2.2 meter
one
per nucleus, sir.
per nucleus,
What?
one cell.
Sir, per
That
nucleus.
so
means I
it's
have a
so
million,
thin.
million
Yeah,
like
meters
it's
of
so
stuff in
thin.
my body there.
I
Ah,
think
that
it's
is
so
called.
thin.
See, that's why it is called the packing of DNA into chromosome. That is one important.
God.
One day I'll show you. DNA
God
is
is great.
2.2 meter. God is great, right? See, 2.2
Yes,
meter
sir.
DNA is
I'm
packed
longer
in.
than me.
It
See,
fills so many
just
stuff inside me. Sir.
you just imagine you have a thread. Okay, how you
Yes,
get
sir.
your different color when you go to a tailor shop, you can see many threads, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are coiled
And
up
it is
into one
packed.
thing.
They are coiled and just kept there in
If
a
we
box. In
stretch
one
them
box,
out,
you
it'll
can
be so long.
see. Yeah, that's what you just stretch all of the thread. From Chennai, you can go to whole world, right? They have
Yes,
multiple
sir, but
color
it
threads.
mathematically doesn't make sense, sir. Like
It does.
No, it does
It
make
does.
sense.
It does
It
make
does-
sense.
That's called
So like
packing.
23 pairs together when
Mm.
joined becomes 2.2
meters.
meters, right?
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
but so let's say 23 meters into 2, it's equal to 46 pairs.
What?
46 pairs, 46 pairs, sorry, 46
Chromosome. Yes.
46 chromosomes attached to each other becomes 2.2 meters.
See,
Yes.
not they are
Yeah.
not attached. They are separate actually, but you just align them in the
When
center.
you attach.
Imagination.
One after other.
Yes,
Just
sir,
imagine.
but then if we do 2.2
How do you
meters by
think
40,
all our intestines
They
fit
it's
inside our
just
stomach?
incredibly thin, da. It's just
Yeah,
so
yeah.
thin.
Yeah.
How do you
see,
think our
listen.
intestines fit in our body?
Nanometer. See,
I know, right?
listen.
Yeah,
See,
nanometer, even less, sir.
so what do
width
you
is
mean
see,
by thin, sir? Like
thin. It's 2
See, if it's
nanometer.
more thin, the
Listen.
volume decreases, but the length
Yes.
doesn't.
Yeah. See, listen. The 2 nanometer pa. The width is 2 nanometer. If it is linear, and if it is in chromatin fiber, it is 7 nanometer. And then 700 nanometer. The chromosome. See, look at that. From 2 nanometer to 700 nanometer, it is packed. Okay. Don't worry. I will explain you this in the
So
next
how
class.
long is
Since you are
one chromosome, sir?
see the chromosomes are of different shapes pa. I mean
Oh,
different
each
sizes.
chromosome.
Yeah, so the biggest chromosome is chromosome number 1 and the X chromosome, and the
How long is
smallest
that?
see the length is measured because since it is packed actually the length of the chromosome is measured in base pairs. Okay, not in meter but it in base pairs. Okay,
Base what?
so yeah, base pairs. Don't worry, I will explain you this later. It is expressed in base pairs. How many base pairs are present? Okay, that's a big,
Yes, sir.
that's a big story. Like what makes DNA
sir, but
and
even
how
though
it
it is
packed.
like even though it is like very thin, one
Hmm.
chromosome is longer than one nucleus itself, right, sir?
Hey, I will
Hey,
tell you one thing.
If
See,
you take
see,
all
listen,
your
listen.
hair out and put them together, it'll be longer than your house, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly.
See, exactly. I will tell you. If I take all of your DNA, if I make a thread, sun and means Earth and the moon, 600
Oh.
times air and the moon, you can
Actually, sir,
tie
I
it
read it in
600
a
times.
corridor
One
crew video.
person's DNA,
in one
Yeah.
person's all over
I-
your body. If I take your
you
DNA,
can go to moon and earth 600
Moon.
times, sir.
600 times, 600 times.
I
Oh,
seen
That
it in
much
the
of
corridor
length.
crew video.
Yeah, seriously, it is that much lengthy DNA we have, but it is packed. Okay,
Yes,
is
sir.
it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. So that's the beauty of organization. Yeah, how chromosomes means how DNA is packed into chromosome. That's cell does. Okay, you don't worry. All complex process cell does. Cell does that packing. We don't have to worry about that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, good. So DNA packed into chromosome. Chromosomes are the carrier of genes. Okay. Look
Yes,
at this paragraph. Just keep in mind. Chromosome made up of chromatin contains genes.
chromatin fiber.
Genes.
Oh,
Yeah. Like chromatin
contain
fiber makes
DNA.
chromosome. Yeah, which contains genes, and that genes
contain
regulates
DNA.
controls all your character. All are just
Oh.
DNA only. Just DNA. Okay, the linear structure is DNA. Is it clear?
Yes. So genes
Yeah.
and DNA are the same.
No,
Okay.
genes are part of chromosome. It's little segments. Don't worry, I will
Oh.
give you a good explanation
So
for
it's
this
just
in the
a
next
bit
class.
confusing, sir.
Yeah, don't worry. Next class, especially for this organization of DNA into chromosome genes. Okay, I will explain. Don't worry.
Sir,
Okay.
yes, sir. It's
Yes.
just like 67 billion miles, sir. All of the
Yeah,
DNA in our
correct.
body.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, it's enough for 150,000 trips to moon.
Yeah.
How
That's
did you do all that math and
That's what you
Up
can
and
go and
down.
come. That's what
Up
you can
and
go
down.
and come. More than 600, 750 times you can go and
Sir,
come. Go and come, go and come.
150,000, sir.
Means you can go and come.
Yes,
One
sir.
round.
150,000
Can
times
I
you can
reach
go
the
and come.
That's what. Wow. Wonderful, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Yeah.
God is great.
Yeah. That's how like we are very special. How well the cell is organized.
So
Okay.
is it
That's
different according to each person's like age matters?
No. See, look at that. Here one paragraph is there, no DNA fingerprinting. We have done human genome project. We just people wondered whether all the humans are having same DNA, same type of DNA. You know one thing? How much
Yes, sir.
they did one project called the Human Genome Project. Okay, what is it?
Sir, they won't
Human-
have the same
Human
DNA,
Genome
sir.
Project.
No,
See,
I'm not
listen.
saying like that. The length.
Yeah. See, listen. Human genome. They just studied. Now we know. You are telling right. The many times we can go. All the sequences are read. How every sequences complete structure is studied. Okay, Human Genome Project. And the beauty of it. What do you think? How much my DNA differs from your DNA?
So not
Yes.
even a bit.
No, it does because it's like a little older than us.
See,
Sir, I
99.
think yours will be longer than mine because yours carries more knowledge than mine.
No. See, listen, 99.9% of all human DNA are same.
The 0.01% is what makes us different.
Only the less than 0.1% only. Yeah.
There's 8
different.
billion people now. What do you expect?
Yeah. Look at that. All humans same DNA only. Just 1.1% only difference. See this technique, something called DNA fingerprinting.
So me and you are 99.99% same.
Yes, 99.9% same.
You want a banana.
0.1% different.
80%
Hey, that's
same,
why
huh?
sir and you both have a face and sir and you both have legs.
Yeah, we both eat
See,
with our
listen,
mouth.
Yeah, actually,
I too
text you
have-
can't see.
See, listen, I too have 46 chromosome and you too have 46 chromosome, right?
Yes,
I too
sir.
have a gene for color, whatever, blood grouping, whatever, all same, right? Good. So that's the beauty of the DNA.
The
That's why we are same
organization.
species. See, you just think if my DNA differs from your DNA by 1%, I will be a new species.
It makes
Those
us
will-
different.
Yeah, we are new species then, like apes.
Each
Okay.
person is a species.
Yeah, we are
That'll be
species.
very confusing.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
don't worry. Okay, just know.
Sir, but
Just wonder.
when-
Science begins with wonder and
So
confusion.
each
Right?
person is say a different species.
No. We are same species.
No, humans
You
is
just
the
now
same
said-
species.
Means we are same species, because our DNA is same.
We are the primate family.
Oh. So you
Okay,
just now said we
primates.
are different.
If our DNA is different by 1%, we will be a different species. I'm telling.
So it's not.
No, it's not.
Nothing is different. Length, nothing.
Just nothing. Just 99.9% is different in the sense I have, say I'm short because I have short gene. You are tall fellow. Maybe you have tall gene. Okay.
Oh.
But some
Yes, sir.
characters, my blood group is A. Means the gene combination is different. My blood group is A. and your blood group may be O, means you have different gene combination. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So, of course, lot more need to be studied about these molecules, DNA. Okay, but don't worry, cell, look at the power of the cell. So, now wonder, cell is
Yes, sir.
the
They-
basic unit of life. Like it can perform all of its function. It maintains its integrity.
So
It's-
humans are just a big fat cell.
yeah,
We do the
What?
same thing as cell.
multiple cells. We are multicellular. Many cells together only makes us. We are nothing but cells.
That sound is
Okay.
so funny.
We are
Big
cells. We are
fat
cells.
cell.
Yeah. 100 trillion cells we are. Nothing.
Oh
We are
my
just
God.
cells. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Anyway, so with this we'll stop. Maybe you have another class or whatever. I'm
Yes,
not
Yes,
sure.
sir.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe next week we will discuss. Just go through this chapter and come. Any doubt we will be clarifying in the next class. Okay. Get ready. So
Yes, sir.
Yes,
finish reading this chapter and come for discussion. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
all.
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you,
all.
sir.
Take care. Thank you.